Hello everybody, welcome back to Gooner Fanzine TV after Arsenal's impressive 2-0 win over Wolves, which really boosted their European hopes. I'm Dan Mountney, I'm here to talk you through my player rankings for the Gooner Fanzine. To start with, let's go with Squadron Mustafi, who was my man of the match with an 8.5. We know on his day that he can be a shaky liability at the back, but he was really impressive today. He kept Wolves quiet, as did Arsenal's defence as a whole, but Mustafi was the real standout. Really composed on the ball, won his tackles well, was dominant in the air and really helped command the defence. So impressive day from him, and hopefully he can continue the good form that he's shown under Mikel Arteta. I think he's really come on leaps and bounds since the Spaniard's appointment in late December. So hopefully Mustafi will keep improving and impressing for Arsenal at the back on a really good day for him. We'll go with Cedric Soares next, who played on the right-hand side of that defence. It was his full Arsenal debut. He was picked ahead of Hector Bellerin, which was a selection choice that surprised a few before kick-off. But on his full debut, as I say, he had a really impressive performance, was fairly solid at the back, really commanded his side of the pitch and got forward when he could in a solid display, which he'll be pleased with. So 7.5 for him. Let's go further forward now onto the man who scored the opening goal, and that is Bukayo Saka. He's obviously been in the news a lot lately. He signed his new contract, which is really good news for Arsenal, and the 18-year-old keeps impressing. We've seen him a lot of left-back this season, but he played further forward and was asked to play on the right-hand side with Mikel Arteta. And after what was a little bit of a shaky start where he gave the ball away a few times, he took the opening goal with a plonk. It was a really good finish. Tierney's cross took a bit of deflection. It was slightly behind Saka, but he did well to adjust his body on the penalty spot and hooked the ball beyond Rui Patricio with a brilliant finish. Signed his new deal, and hopefully he can keep kicking on and impressing. And he's got such a bright future ahead of him, and I think he'll be a real key player for Arsenal in years to come, and will be someone that Mikel Arteta looks to build a team around. He is that good, and he has such a good future ahead of him. So yeah, another good display from him. He got 7. Let's look at a few of the subs now. Obviously, another youngster who's maybe not come on in leaps and bounds like Saka has, but has impressed when he's appeared in the first team, and that is Joe Willock. He's really good with the ball at his feet. We know that. He's a really good carrier of the ball and likes to get it and run with it. And he did that to basically make the second goal on his own, really. Got the ball on the right-hand side and worked space. And then he played a pinpoint cross into Lacazette, who obviously took his chance. And we'll come on to Lacazette shortly. But as for Willock, another good performance off the bench. He did well against Southampton when he came on. Obviously scored the second goal that day as well. So he needs to keep impressing when he gets his chances. I don't think he is considered a starter by any stretch of the imagination by Mikel Arteta. But as I say, when he comes off the bench, he does make an impact and is somewhat starting to stake a claim, which is good to see. We do like it when youngsters come through the Hale End Academy and make their impact on the first team. There's plenty of them doing that right at the moment. So yeah, hopefully Willock will keep being one of those players to make an impact. And as for Lacazette, I gave him an 8. He's been in a real battle with Eddie and Nketiah for that starting spot. And Nketiah got the call today to lead the line. But he found himself isolated at the top and didn't really have many chances. But Lacazette was the striker who did get the chance when it came late on, and he took it with a plonk. Ball in from Willock, he took it past Connor Cody, I think it was, worked a bit of room, and then was really calm when it came to the finish. Went across Rui Patricio, came off the post and went in. So it's good to see Lacazette making that impact off the bench. We discussed on the podcast whether he has a long-term future at Arsenal, and that remains to be seen. But if he can keep providing goals like that off the substitutes bench and keep battling with Nketiah, because competition in places is good, but that's something that it might frustrate players, but as supporters and from Mikel Arteta's point of view, having two strikers who are working hard and are in goal-scoring form now, both of them, which is really good to see, is a real positive for Arteta and for Arsenal as a whole. So, yeah, hopefully we can see more from Lacazette and he can keep impressing when he does come off the bench or start. So, yeah, all-round good day for Arsenal. We'll just quickly run through the player ratings as a whole. If you want to read more about my opinions on the players' performance, you can head to the Gooner Fanzine website. That's onlinegooner.com. So Martinez gave him a 7.5. Mustafi, as we've said, 8.5. David Luiz, 7.5. Kolasinac, 6. Cedric Soares, 7.5. Kieran Tierney, a 7. Also a 7 for Granit Xhaka. 7.5 for Danny Ceballos, his midfield partner. A 7 for Saka. 7 for Aubameyang, and a 6.5 for Nketiah. And as for the substitutes, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a 7. 7.5 for Joe Willock, as we've discussed. A 6.5 for Hector Bellerin. An 8 for Lacazette, and 6.5 for the returning Lucas Torreira, who came on after a long-term injury. So, yeah, as I say, a good day all-round for Arsenal. A really important 2-0 win against Wolves that boost their European hopes. Plenty of positives, a clean sheet, good defensive display. But more importantly, it is that win to keep Arsenal's European dream alive. We'll wait and see what happens come the end of the season. But, yeah, a good day all-round for Arsenal. And there's 4 wins in a row now as well. So, yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends. We want more people on the YouTube channel. We need some more subscribers to keep us going. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.